if this is working accurately. Okay, well, we got there were two viewers. Hey, yo, if you can hear me and you can see me, feel free to chat in the little chat box. Just want to make sure everything's working over here. Oh my God, it's what's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Can you hear my mic, by the way? I don't know if the mic is. I plugged it in my computer, but I don't know if it's working. Hello, mic test, mic test. You can hear me just fine. Awesome, man. Well, hey, I'm glad you could join the stream. I'm gonna keep it short today, unfortunately, but I'm here to show this puppy that I got today. So if you wanna see me do a little bit of unboxing, stick around. But how are you doing, man? What's good? What's good? You having a good day? I think I just watched one of your streams pretty recently, so I was just like, you know what? You told me yesterday, like you got to start soon. Oh yeah, you got to get the mic, dude. Honestly, if you look at my first videos, I didn't have a mic, and my good buddy saw it, and he's just like, yo, we got to get you a mic, and it's just like, look, hey, hey Brian, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, mic test, mic test, mic test. Laying down and relaxing. Hey, you know, I think it's nice to be able to have the roles reversed for a change and actually like be entertained as opposed to being the entertainer all the time. So it's nice to have you in here, man. I appreciate the support, obviously. For I guess this is actually my second live. My first live was a Supreme drop. Well, it was the Supreme lookbook. But then what happened was, I think after about 10 minutes of filming, I ended up like sneezing on the stream, and I just turned it off. I was just like, this is, I'm not doing it right. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I hear people sneeze on streams all the time, but to me, I was just like, it just kind of felt really weird. So I was just like, I gotta just turn this off. Like, I don't want people to see me sneezing or whatever. I don't know, on camera. You know what I mean? You get a little bit, I guess, nervous when it comes to this stuff because you're still trying to figure out like your voice and your, I don't know, kind of who you are and what you want to do, right? But hey, man, happy to have you here. Again, one of the things I really want to work on my channel, and I think part of the hesitation on going live sooner is really like I want to have more of a background. So the sooner I'm able to have, you know, more of a background, I definitely want to. I want to start having a minimum of at least like 1 to 2 lives a week on top of my weekly sneaker review video. So that's kind of like what the game plan is. But I also feel like, you know, even if I just jump on and I just start talking to anybody about anything that's happening. Like, I mean, it was honestly, it was a pretty crazy day yesterday, like with the releases of Travis Scott on his site. I knew it was going to be a raffle. That's why I wasn't really like bugging, like I got to be on and it's going to, you know, like I know the window was only open for a certain amount of time, but still like 1 million people to join that raffle. That's a lot. It just goes to show it's a testament that, you know, like regardless of what happened with Travis, like he's not going anywhere. Like he's still as relevant as he was. I think we all know that, you know what I mean? But super excited about the Air Maxes, man. Like that, I need those. Those are like, I need those in the collection for sure. But that is, I mean, the trainers, you know, the trainers, like I know there was a little bit of hype around it because of the fact that it was like raffled. But at the same time, you're comparing something like that to the Air Maxes, and it's kind of like night and day, man. That's just honestly my honest opinion how I feel about it. Facts, definitely. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you being here because, dude, these sneakers are straight up bangers. Like they're like, I know, like, you know, when we watch, you know, Hypehead Sneaker Beast, he talks about how like 4's over everything. And I believe that. I strongly believe 4's over everything. I know that 4's are, you know, some of the most hyped sneaker. And you think about how many times they release like a banging 4, typically within a year. Typically it's like one, I would say it's typically like one memorable 4 that comes out every year. And to me, that's these. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and let's unbox this puppy. So this one, I didn't actually get my size. I got a size 11 because, you know, this is like, if I'm going to stand in line, I want to go. If I'm going to stand in line, I want to go with the bigger size because, you know, those are typically the. Well, first things first, man. Let's admire this box. Now, what's like this box is really, really pretty, and when you get yours in person, you'll really be able to like notice like the speckled is actually like it's almost like hollow. I don't know if you can see that, but man, I don't know, man. I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice, honestly, man. Yeah, I know you can't wait for your parent. That's why I was like, I just gotta put out a video about this because it's like if I'm in your shoes and I'm like waiting for it, I'm excited. I want to just get as close to like to a point I can almost touch the sneaker, man. So, so I'm gonna open it up. Basically, you got your standard, you got your standard speckled tissue paper, and wow, man. I mean, dude, I already sold these. Like full transparency, because like if you're gonna get something like this, like you got to sell first day. It's typically so list high, as high as you can get it. I think I ended up letting it go for about like 330. So yeah, man. Here they are, man. Sorry, give me 1 second. But let me just brighten this up a little bit. There we go. Man, honestly, another thing too about the light setup, these lights are blinding. Like they're blinding. So if you ever do eventually get like a light setup, you're gonna feel the pain too. But here they are, man. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I love about the sneaker and then what my gripes about it. But overall, I agree with a lot of other YouTubers and sneakerheads. This is a 10 out of 10, 100%. And like the reason why is because if you look at the color palettes, it just has it's almost like they're telling a story through this. You got like the nice gray suede in the front, and then you pretty much have this break between like the gray with the white, and then the gray again, and then the white. It just really has like such a nice pattern. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like in synchrony. And then obviously we got the white laces. I'm really curious what people out there are going to like what kind of laces other people are going to put. I mean, I could see. I mean, I personally wouldn't change the laces. I really like the way it looks, but I could totally see some people either putting some like red laces or cream laces, something along the lines, man. But you got the nice like tumbled leather over there, dude. The quality. Sorry, I'm just talking here. I should really be reading what you're saying. Yeah, dude. I already sold them. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just like, I saw what I mean. Prices on StockX were about I think $310, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna list it at $330 because it's the first day, and let's just see if I'm gonna sell them. And somebody bought them, so I was like, okay, wow, man, that went quick, and that's why I want to go with the larger size, man. But I am so. Tomorrow, I actually have another chance to get a 9.5. I'm really crossing fingers. Remember, I talked to you the other day, and I told you, I missed the call. I called them today, and they said they're going to re-raffle some pairs that are left over to the raffle winners. So really just, dude, I'm going to have my phone like literally glued to my face tomorrow at 12 when they open, and really just hope that I get that call because I kind of want to have one to use and one on ice. But yeah, man, diving into the sneaker, like, dude, the quality, my God, this thing is amazing. So basically, and if you look at the front, I mean, I guess my only qualm is the fact that I know that the suede will eventually get dirty, and the positives there is this is going to be this already is a hot seller. So if you think about it, when people start to dirty their shoes, and especially because the suede is like a dirt attractor. This is going to be easy. These are going to be easy movers, as Trevor was talking about. Like, people are going to dirty the pair, and like, well, I want a fresh one. You know what I mean? So it's going to be easy to sell. It's going to be easy to move, and that's why I see it's like, regardless of how much stock they released, I forget the exact amount. People are going to use the sneakers, and I'm thinking about in 6 months from now, this is going to be at least, especially in this size, in another size 11. This is what this is. It's probably going to be anywhere from a $400 to $450 sneaker. just overall, just looking at it and just everything. That's the bottom. Got the Jumpman in white, black. It just really has like such a nice like pattern going down. Hey Dave, what's going on, man? So Brian, Dave's actually from the Philippines. Kumusta ka, pare? It's nice to have some fellow kababayan. Yeah, so these just released today, and they are amazing. The quality is really nice. So I was talking to my buddy Brian, and just letting him know that the quality is really well done. We have like what is this? The black. It's like a black. I keep forgetting what this thing is exactly. I might have to look it up. But it's like almost like a netting, like a black netting here, and then we have the white netting as well. And I mean, I like to think that has to do with like the basketball net to a certain degree. I need to do a little bit more research on this. Like I said, I wasn't really planning to go live today, but I was just like, you know what? Let's go live and let's just see who's going to show up, and let's show this to everybody, because come Monday I'm not going to have this one anymore. I'm waiting for a couple pairs. So today was a massive cookout. For anybody that doesn't know, I was able to acquire 6 pairs of this. I was able to acquire a size 13. I was able to acquire a size 11. I was able to acquire my size, thankfully, 9.5. So I'm definitely going to have that for the collection. And then I think the other 3 pairs, I got 2 7s, so GS, and then I also got another one in a 5.5. And the reason why I think the 5.5 is going to be a popular one is because a lot of women actually like this sneaker. So the 5.5 is going to be a quick mover for sure, alongside the 7s. Because if you think about it, a 7 in women's is I think 8.5, I believe, 8.5 women's. And a lot of women talk about how fortunate they are to be able to like still make the cusp of they're able to still wear a GS shoe. So it's like because then they can get it at a cheaper rate, as opposed to having to pay for the money sizes. You know what I mean? Once you go into like the actual it's a regular men's sneaker, you gotta pay the full price, as opposed to the retail of a GS, right? But yeah, man, totally cooked. You know what's crazy? So when I was on the bus yesterday, I got a call, right? I got a call from Shoe Palace, and Shoe Palace was telling me, you won it. I don't know, man. I was kind of going delusional, because I thought I just took the L from Nice Kicks. Like, Nice Kicks called me at 1. I didn't get to pick up the phone. I call them back 2 hours after, because I had a yo-yo performance. I performed for about 150 kids, and it was amazing. I love performing, so I need to do more of it for sure. So they're going to book me for a couple more gigs soon. So I'm really hyped about that. With COVID, performances have kind of been set aside, so it's nice to have like I was in an auditorium, and there's like just a bunch of kids that are super excited, so it's super fun. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but so I missed a call. I called them back, and they're like, "Hey man, sorry, we gave your pair to somebody else." And I'm just there like, "Are you serious?" Like, so I kind of lost my mind, because I was just like, had a great day, and then all of a sudden it's like the plane's flying, and then it was like shot down, like that's exactly how. And so like in the middle of the day, I'm just kind of like, oh my god, like this is literally, to me, one of the sneakers of the year. I'm not gonna say this is the sneaker of the year, but this sneaker is definitely in my top 3. I'm gonna lay the hammer down with that. This is within my top 3. Okay, and it might be the second or third, but it's in the top 3. And the reason why is because the quality is amazing. It's really good. And when you eventually get yours, Brian, you're gonna notice it. Like, if you look at the tumbled leather on the back here, it's very well made done. Like, I know the Jordan 4 has had quality issues in the past, especially with some of I think the past 2 releases. The Lightnings, I think a couple of them had, and then like the red ones that came out as well. Yeah. Okay, there you go, man. Yeah, man, and you'll be able, dude. When you get your pair, man. I know you're excited, so I'm really excited to be able to show this to you today. Well, to you guys. Yeah, Dave's awesome. It's nice to have somebody from the Philippines in on the. This is my second live, but it's kind of my first, because this is probably what I'm going to publish. But what I wanted to talk about, because I'm getting sidetracked over here, was like, okay, I took the W and then I took the L because I didn't make the call. And then I get a call on the button on the bus, and it's Shoe Palace, and they're like, you won, and I just kind of lost my mind. And I entered a bunch of contests over there. I entered one for like the Marina Dunks, which, I can actually show you guys today. I know this video is about this, and this is the spotlight, but give me 1 second. I do want to show you guys. Yeah, because I haven't actually even. So I'm not that person. Like, I'll buy sneakers and I don't even take it out of the box. So this is literally the first time I'm taking this out of the box. So your regular Nike box, and these are the Dunk Marina Lows. Okay, and I was looking online. They're actually doing pretty good. Like, I can make at least $30. Here they are. Bam. Really pretty, really pretty sneaker. I mean, I wasn't gonna not buy it, but there I was kind of thinking like I was gonna get my size in this, and I got this, which is honestly it's fine because this thing is beautiful. It's really well done. I mean, if you look at it, well, I haven't really checked the quality or anything like that, but I mean, so far, just kind of giving you a quick peek like with you guys as I'm seeing it for the first time. I really like the fact that this kind of reminds me of Cookie Monster. If you kind of look at it, like doesn't it kind of remind you of Cookie Monster? You have like the dark blue, and then like this marina blue. It's actually nice, and I'm actually thinking, I'm like, you know what? I can go skateboarding with this, and I think it would just look really well. I mean, it would look really well just like as a skateboarding shoe. I know a lot of skaters wear Dunks, and this is it, man. So yeah, it's nice to unbox this like on live and like see it with you guys, because like literally I just was like, all right, swipe the card, got the box, and I should really check shoes before I actually buy them, like, because I don't want to be that guy that's stuck with something and then I can't even resell it or what have you. And mind you, I'm not all about reselling. For me, how I see it is, if there's a specific sneaker that I want to acquire, such as this, I want to be able to help pay that off. Because like, what does something like this cost? Regularly, it's about $210, right? So if I'm able to, acquire 5 or 6 of these and, sell some of them for a higher margin, I'm able to pay my personal pair off. So yeah. I just wanted to show you this real quick. Comes with the nice white laces. This thing is a banger, man. This thing is a banger, guys. Like, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let's take a look at the other pair. Bam! There we go. They are clean. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna peg these as the Cookie Monster Dunks. Leave it to me to come up with random names for a lot of these sneakers, but hey, man, hey, I'm hyped. I think this is awesome. Anyway, back to the start of the show, because I think we all need to admire this, because today it's this in the spotlight. All right, like, this deserves all the attention, and I think a lot of people, surprisingly, there wasn't such a long line, and I was there last night at about like 8 p.m. No line. Typically, there would be a bunch of ghost chairs, or there would be a bunch of people still like waiting in line, like anywhere from 8 to 10 people, maybe sometimes 15, right? And there wasn't any, and I'm just like this is a hot release. What's going on? Are they not dropping? Are they dropping? Like, what's going on? So after all the craziness in the morning and trying to acquire as many pairs as possible, like, I was like, okay, well, it's time to just go there and see what it's about. Are there people out there? And there were people out there. So okay, I mean, it was probably like 7 or 8 people, and I was like, man, this is so weird for something like this. Like, I was honestly shocked. I thought there would be at least a line of 30 people by the time I got there. I got there probably at like 8:15, 8:15, and so I was just a little shocked. But you know what? Shop opened at 11. Just waited it out, and then was able to solidify this. So, considering how much I paid for this, what, $220? Sold it for $330. you know, there are fees obviously. So like I'm leaving the table with probably anywhere from like $60 to $80. Like that's not bad just for standing in line. You know what I mean? Like you got to put your footwork in. You got to put your footwork in if you want to be able to acquire some good pieces like this. Because I mean the idea here is like, look, like I mean you can do whatever you want, right? Like nobody like when it comes to sneakers, like I think the idea is really if you want to be able to help pay your own pair off, like reselling can help with that. Now I don't want to endorse reselling because I also do want to like I want to come from a place when people won't like want to actually acquire a pair that they're able to, and it's hard when it's like everybody's trying to resell. You know what I mean? So sometimes I do have mixed feelings about like, do I want to endorse reselling? You know what I mean? So as I find my voice on YouTube and figure that out, I like the idea of like I think it's okay if you're looking to pay your own pair. But hey, one day when YouTube, you know, pays for like all of this, my livelihood and all that stuff, maybe when I acquire extra pairs, I can actually, you know, sell them for retail to everybody watching. So like that's kind of where I want to come from. Like I'm a big fan of Raffical X. I'm not sure if you guys know Raffical X, but like, you know, like he's a good friend of mine, and he goes for pairs even though he doesn't necessarily like need them because he has a bunch of sneakers behind him. But he actually, you know, blesses like the people watching, and I love that because it's like, don't you want to give back to the community to some extent? And if there's a kid at home who wants to be able to afford one of these, because 210, 220, it's not nothing to sneeze at. Now, not a lot of people have this kind of money or dough to be able to throw at these sneakers. But if you're able to have a voice and create, you know, create your own space to be able to acquire something like this, and then bless, you know, somebody from the collection family, then more power. You know what I mean? Because what goes around comes around. I like to believe in that, right? So okay, diving back to the sneakers. So I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but I'm having a good time with the live. I hope you guys are too. You got this, bro. It's gonna happen. Yeah, I know it. You know, it's like you always tell yourself like you know what you're capable of, but then there's always like these things holding you back. Like, oh, I want a better background. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of lame, honestly, considering the fact that I've been reviewing sneakers with this background this entire time. So I mean, Brian, I was talking to you on how I kind of want my videos in synchrony, you know what I mean? So people can kind of come to the channel, they know what I'm about. But you know, I do want to start talking about specific releases and shock drops and all that stuff, because I feel like you know, the more of us that are online, we're influencing other people, you know, hopefully in good light, to be able to acquire sneakers, you know what I mean? And so that they can be knowledgeable about it. Because I mean, not everybody can afford a Discord, you know what I mean? So it's nice to be able to find a way or know somebody online that you can trust and has your back in your best interest when it comes to just releases in general. Now, not necessarily just sneakers, but I think with any hyped items that typically sell out quickly, it's like you want to be the first to the punch, you know what I mean? But diving back to this, so on the back tab, we have that really nice white Jumpman. I'm trying to align it perfect with the camera because, like, I don't know, I'm so used to looking at the ring light and not so much my webcam, so it's a little bit of a different setup this evening. But wow, this shoe really pops. I mean, look, just I think if you look at this, just how the gray in the front is here, and then you have like just a nice suede, and then over here, like the gray, it's really broken down very beautifully. And this is just such a straight banger. And then on the inside, you have the upside down, what is it, Air Jordan? Similar to all the, you know, similar to all the other ones. And then the sole on the insole, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's black. So I've got some laces there, but black, and it's got like the Air Jordan, yeah, there, size 11, not my size. Got to go for the money sizes, right? Size 11, size 13. What is it? What is Hype Head Sneaker Bee says? He says, "Big shoe gang." That's what he says. Yeah. big shoe gang. So I'm medium shoe gang, which is fine too. Because I mean, if you think about it, well, what's the benefit of being in medium shoe gang? Well, the shoes aren't going to cost like that much when it comes to like having to buy resale sometimes if you take an L, right? So there is a benefit of being like little shoe gang and medium shoe gang is the fact that it's just like, you know, like, hey, at least I'm getting it for a slightly better price than if you're big shoe gang, right? But hey, big shoe gang, like, much love the big shoe gang. Nonetheless, you know what I mean? Love the force. Thank you for the stream. Hey man, get some rest. I appreciate you showing up. Like I said, I honestly I just wanted to keep this short. I just wanted to show this beautiful baby of a sneaker, and I'm excited for you to get yours soon, man. Like, I mean, the box is amazing. Dave, I don't know if you're still on, but like the box, woo! It is pretty. Look at that. All right, hey, take it easy. Thank you for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Yeah, this thing is amazing. So, so yeah, I'm gonna also I'm gonna end the live as well. I just wanted to showcase this sneaker because I think it's a really beautiful one. And if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment if you enjoyed this live. This is honestly, it's my first live. And if you were able to acquire 1, 2, 3, or how many you acquired today, and what you plan on doing with the pairs if you did end up acquiring them. And yeah, with that being said, this is Ernest. I guess signing off. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Please let me know what you think about my first stream. If you'd like to see more of this, where it's like either I do an unboxing or I talk about maybe some specific drops. Please don't hesitate to shoot over a comment. I want to be able to do more of this. That way you get to see me more, right? So. Yeah, all right. Take it easy, guys. Thanks. Bye.